Hey everyone. So last time we covered how to create if conditions and everything, and that was the basics of flow control. So this time what we'll be doing is we'll be taking a look at how loops work, especially the while loop. Now, as the name suggests, the while loop is a kind of loop that keeps a certain part of your code running as long as a specific condition that is supplied is true. Now, um, say for example, if I have a condition where a certain variable must have a certain value. Now, as long as that variable does not have that value, the while loop will keep on executing, and as soon as this condition becomes wrong, it breaks. So let's look at a simple example. This should be simple enough. Let's say I have authentication system. So I ask the user for their name and I say enter name, and then what I can say is while the name is not equal, while the name is not equal to say WAN, like I want the name to be WAN, then I should print enter correct name. So that way, as long as the name is not WAN, this keeps on printing continuously. And what I can do is then I can say enter correct name, but instead of printing it, I can again take the user's input so that I don't actually have to write another line of code to get the input and print this statement separately as well. Python does that. So if I save this and if I run this now, it asks me enter your name. If I enter something else, it asks me again, enter correct name. I enter something else, it asks me again and again and again and again and again until I enter the proper name. That's when the code terminates itself and it comes out of its loop. So that's one way to use while loops. Now, what you can also use while loops majorly are for things like these, or especially when you want a sort of condition satisfied. Now, say you have this, but at each condition, you are at each step of the while loop, you're also checking that is the name, say, equal to, I don't know, master. Like this can be a special key inside your program, and if someone enters master, then the loop should immediately it would be a print, something like override accepted, kind of like a cheat code into a program. It would say print override accepted and break. Now this way we get to learn two new things. One is the while loop and the other is the break. Now what the break keyword does is whatever loop you are currently in, the break keyword breaks you out of that loop and it just stops that loop and continues on with the program. So let's just say I have a print program execution done, and that way when I save it and if I run it, it would ask me enter name, and if I again enter gibberish, it'll keep on nagging me until I enter the proper name. And if I enter WAN, it says program execution done. But if I go back now, and again, if I now enter master, what it would do is it would say override accepted, program execution done. Although the primary condition of a while loop was that as long as the name is not WAN, I should not break the loop, but we specifically asked it to be broken if this condition was satisfied. So that's one way to use the while loops in Python, and in conjunction with break statements, that's how you can use them. So with that, we'll end the tutorial a bit early, kind of. So next time I'll be focusing on for loops and other keywords. So till then, see you.